What's going on, everybody? Let's see who's all here. Can you guys hear me okay? I'm assuming so. Bearded Barbarian, what's up, dude? Give everybody a little time to get in here. Let's see. If anybody wants to come in and join, I will post this up in here. There we go. Oh, so we got 4 people in here so far. Here we go. All right, we've got Bearded Barbarian, Christopher Smith, Lady Iconic, Tat79. What's going on? How's everybody doing tonight? You guys like the Mario Brothers thing? I'm testing out the green screen on the StreamYard. It's pretty neat. It's like it's not fast enough to keep up with me, like chops off the top of my head. I'm too quick for it. I'm too quick for it. Oh, let's see here. King of North Carolina, what's happening? Jody Akins, what's up, buddy? So, as we remember the rules, I'm on a different spot, by the way. That's why I did the green screen behind me, because I'm not actually at the Nerd Bar. I'm closer to the Wi-Fi, so that way I won't get disconnected or something. We'll see. Popping off the wall, Zach Bonifer, what's happening? Elaine, Allen, Pops and stuff. How are you? So the rules were to make a meme using either the pictures I provided or anything you wanted to do. So some people did do some different stuff. It's pretty funny. I enjoyed seeing them all. It's pretty fantastic. So I don't know if I'll go in any order, but just as a reminder for what the prizes are. Hopefully this green screen doesn't ruin it, but it's the Bullseye Target Dog, Flocked, of course, Prison Mike from The Office, and King Bugs Bunny. So top prize will get to pick one, and then second place will get to pick what's from the 2 that are left over. What the deuce? What's up, buddy? Pork chop. What's crapping? Okay, so I'm gonna try to do my best to keep up with the chat. If you have a meme and you want to send it to me on Instagram, feel free. I'll put my handle in here. Or if you just want to tell me the phrase, then we can do that too. Tell me the phrase and which picture you wanted, if you remember the numbers, because I don't think I do. Let's see. Okay, so there we go. That is my Instagram handle tag. Hey, check it out. So I found a green marker, and I drew a hole in my hand, just a circle. It's pretty cool, isn't it? So I can get my hand blown off. Awesome stuff. Let's see. K Titus, we got K Titus in here. Property Outlaws, what's happening? Yes, Jody, I will be making shirts and hats and things soon. Actually, very soon. I've been working on it. So, yeah, like Jesus, Beard Barbarian. Yeah, as soon as I get something done, Jody, you'll be one of the first ones I let know, man. Okay, let's go ahead and start showing some of these. So I'm gonna do my best here. I'm not real computer savvy or smart. Let me see if I can do this without screwing up. I don't know if you guys can hear my dogs in the background. Okay. So I will show the first one from Bearded Barbarian here. Let's go with the full screen here. I can lift my pouch with no hands. Oh boy, I'm gonna move the mic a little closer here. So pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Let's go with another one. I think you sent 5. I'm not for sure. So let's go through. And I have yet to pick my winner. I mean, because these are all, I was just having a blast just looking at them. So, rejected RuPaul Grinder profile picture. Oh man, what a stud. So the rules were you could use these 3 pictures, or you can use, screenshot your own picture, or do whatever you want to. Some people did go pretty good, went pretty far with it. It was pretty funny. Some people put some effort into it. Iconic Odd and Reasonable Gentleman. Pretty funny stuff here. So that was the second one from Bearded Barbarian. Let's go back here. See how many we've got. Yeah, I think there's 5 altogether from him. Okay, here we go. Here's another one from Bearded Barbarian. When you're too fat to realize that your fanny is around back. Oh man. That is too that's too funny. A little hurtful, but it's freaking funny. All right. We got 2 more from the Bearded Barbarian. So while we're showing these, feel free to put in the comments, your favorite one. Let's see. Let's do this one here. This one's funny too. Hey kids, I've got candy in my pouch. Bearded Barbarian said, thank you. It was easy with those pictures. Yes, I know. I gave you very easy targets. And funny because it's true. Yes. Jody Akins is already declaring a winner. These are pretty good, though. I gotta give you that. Okay, let's see. You got 1 more from the Bearded Barbarian, then we will move along to someone else. I think of all of these, Bearded Barbarian, this one is my favorite of your entries. Proof that foot fetishes aren't cool. Looks like you own a panel van. Yeah, dressed like that looks like I do. And a drone. Oh, this is funny. So of Bearded Barbarians, this one here is my favorite. Proof that foot fetishes aren't cool. Hilarious. Oh man. Okay, so that was the entries from the Bearded Barbarian. Let's see. Jody Aiken says he gets all 3 prizes. Okay, so let's see. We got one from Tat79. Let's show Tat79 real quick here. Click on that. And this is a good one too. Great use of this picture. Here we go. Oh, very funny. Very funny. Something I wasn't thinking about doing. Putting a Subway ad on there. That is great. Let's see. I'm going to put this again if anybody's interested. Boom. Okay. So that was from Tat79. Good job on that one. Good job, Bearded Barbarian. These are freaking great. This is, oh man, this is what I love here to do. Just funny stuff. Okay, so here, these are, I got 3 from the Reasonable Gentleman, which these are really good too. So I'll show you one of them here. Let's do this shit. Throwing Duke in the mix. Pretty awesome. Yeah. I did. Bearded Barbarian says you do look like Jared there. Is that before the weight loss or after the weight loss? Or after he's been in prison? Maybe I shouldn't go there. But so there's the first one from the Reasonable Gentleman. Let's see. Go back here. Sorry, I wish I was faster at this, guys. But I'm not, so we all have to deal with it. Okay, so Reasonable Gentleman. Okay, here is the second one. Boom Shakalaka. This is a really good one too. And also one of my favorite movies. Total kick-ass character. Tats, I didn't show your other one. I don't remember getting one. Let me check our Instagram chat here, and I will find it. Let's see here. What do we got here? Let's see. Oh, I do have one here from somebody. Okay, let's see. Oops. I might have to screenshot this. And I'll save it. All right. Tat79, let me see if I can find it. You're right, I didn't. You're right, I sure didn't. So let me do this right now. And I will get it on the screen. So let me pull up another one from Reasonable Gentleman. Let's see here. One more left. This is probably, I would say, probably my favorite of the 3 that he did. Oh man, it's too funny. I do believe that's the Uncle's van from Napoleon Dynamite. So pretty funny. All right. Okay. All right. So let's put this back here. If anybody wants to join in, feel free. Because I know I'm keep dipping into the email and Instagram here, so it might get a little boring, but I'm doing my best. Okay. So that was the 3 from the Reasonable Gentleman. Here's one I got from Popping Off the Walls. At least you don't have a Dub Wolves problem. Everybody knows I got the double curse. I am not a big Pokemon guy. So, no big deal. It was no big deal. It was awesome, though. Very cool. Now, let's see if I can get Tat's other one up here. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm sorry I forgot this, Tats. I remember this is great. Here we go. I am the Great Cornholio. I need tippy for my bunghole. The Great Cornholio. Need tippy for my bunghole. The possibilities with this picture are pretty much endless. So, I mean, you can do anything. Let me grab another photo here. And send it to myself here. Okay. Here we go. All right. Okay. Yes, there will be no catching them all. Barbarian Kung Fu. What's up, man? Yeah. Porkchop says my nickname is Dubs. Yeah, man. I don't know what it is. I'm telling you. I did something one time, and some witch doctor put a curse or something on me. I don't know what it was, but if there's doubles to be pulled, I'm pulling them. Okay, so I got 3 from Iconic Odd here. So let's go with the. Actually, no, I'm sorry. I have 5 from Iconic Odd. My bad. I wish I could get this bigger. I wonder if I can. There we go. Let's try that. All right, here's 1 from Iconic Odd. Hey girls, want to see my memory stick? That must be from Revenge of the Nerds 4. Property Outlaws, did you something once? It was twins. So no joke, I was watching one of your vids and pulled a double mystery mini. Yeah, it's like contagious, dude. It's like COVID. Like all you have to do is just be around it, and you're saturated with doubles. Okay, so let's go with another I want from Iconic Odd. See if I can do it one more time here. There we go. That should be better. Okay. When a Funko drops and you're already broke. Oh, that head on that picture is freaking hilarious. Oh, let's see. Ah, yes. Bearded Barbarian. Mark was a twin in the womb and ate the other twin. That's the Devil's Curse. And the rules of Highlander. There can be only one. So, heard once you get with twins and you'll be seeing doubles for a while. All right, let's see. Let's get another one from Iconic Odd. Let's see, make sure I don't have any more coming in. All right. Oops, it's too much. I zoomed it in too much. I ruined it. All right, here we go. Looks like Porkchop just sent one over. I'll get you that in a second here, Porkchop. Team Nerd Barney. Barney looks freaking hilarious with the ripped muscles in the background. That's awesome. Let's see here. Porkchop, I just saw yours. Oh, shoot. That is too funny. All right, let's grab another one from Iconic Odd. I think he's got a couple more. Let's see. Come on, computer. Work. There you go. All right. Let's see here. How many did I do from him already? Oh yes, this is the third one. Here we go. This is a pretty good one. See if I can get to zoom in a little bit. Excuse me. That's the beer. Okay. Want to see a life-size Funko? It actually looks like I'm holding that kid too. That's weird. Andrew Weeble, what's going on, buddy? So that is pretty funny there. All right, let's go back to here. He's got one more left. And then I've got a couple more. Oops. Okay. When Grandma was reaching for that last exclusive Christmas Funko. Okay, I don't know what it is, but I think my head fits really good on that picture. Like, yeah, this one came out awesome, man. Oh, that's too funny. So let me send one more over before I get a couple more going here. See if anybody else sent any. No, we're good. Okay, so let's see here. Trying to do this on my YouTube is up. Let's see. This was from Pork Chop, who won the one prize on the last live, I think, didn't you? All right, and looks like I got another one from Zach Bonifer. Okay, so let me show one real quick, so I'm not just you're not staring at the top of my head. Go back here. So that was all of Iconic Odds. Very good, Iconic Odd. Thank you very much. Joshua Parrish. Let's see. Here we go. When you finally pull that My Little Pony pop, which I have actually done, and I think I threw it across the room because that is my one thing. No My Little Pony and no Care Bears. That's it. Let's see. I'm gonna send over another one of these, and this was from Zach Bonifer. Sorry, guys. That's why I kind of wanted everybody to send them over beforehand so I can have all that ready. So you guys aren't just staring at me. Okay, so let's get this back. There we go. Once again, I'll post this if anybody wants to join. I don't know if you guys can hear my dogs going bananas upstairs. I got a little yippy dog that whenever she sees anything, she goes freaking nutso. Okay. So let's see here. So that was from Joshua Parrish. Thank you, sir. Pork Chop. This is great. All right. This one's from Pork Chop. Can you guess which one is married? um, believe it or not, Pork Chop, actually, technically, all three are married. Well, not the one on the left all the way, because he was pretty young. That was about 7th or 8th grade when I took that picture. Classics never die. Hey, Kenneth Bird, what's up, buddy? None of the above, says Bearded Barbarian. Oh, that's funny. Okay, let's see. Which one? Oh, Zach Bonifer. There we go. Is that a banana in your fanny pack, or are you just happy to see me? I can assure you there is a banana in that fanny pack. I need the potassium to stay healthy. Guess which one has someone tied up behind the shed, says Bearded Barbarian. Oh, that's great. Okay, let's see. Pork Chop, you sent another one here. Let me go check it out. Here we go. That's pretty funny. Sorry, I have to like email it to myself when I get them, so it takes a little bit. Pork Chop. Excuse me. All right, let's open it up. So one more from Pork Chop here. Let's see. It hasn't come through yet. I just sent it. I literally sitting right here, and I sent it to my computer, and it hasn't gotten there yet. Interesting. Interesting. There it is, finally. 3 inches away, but it took 4 minutes. Interesting. So, okay, here we go. This is another one from Pork Chop. Here it is. Velma plus Napoleon Dynamite equals Ultra Nerd. Hilarious. That's what she said. That's what she said. Whoa, Pork Chop and Bearded Barbarian thinking alike. What's going on here? Yeah, Andrew Weeble says, you have to give it a minute. Your email goes through the government to be debated, then it comes back to you, Mark. Hilarious. Hey, two boys, what's going on, man? Eric, I still got to get with you on. So we get together. Let's do that. If we can't do it this weekend, let's do it the beginning of next week for sure. Okay, so now I think that's all the ones I've got. Can you guys tell me some of the ones that were your favorites? It's not going to affect my decision because I think I got a pretty good idea of who I thought the favorite ones were. I'll go through my top 3 right now. Let's see. I'll have to go find them here. Top 3. Let's see. For those of you who may have missed it, this is from The Reasonable Gentleman. One of my favorites there. Yeah, you guys did a great job. Great job, man. This is a lot of fun. Oops, hit the wrong button. Okay, so that's one of them that'll be in my top 3. Elaine Allen says all of them. Property Outlet says the Subway one. Yeah, that's one of mine as well too. So I'll pull that one up. That was from Tats 79. Because I can actually hear the song. I can hear this picture. $5 foot long. There. $5 foot long. Oh yeah. Property Outlaw. Let's see. Property Outlaw says foot fetish. Property Outlaws. It's funny because we think alike. Because that was going to be my next one. Is the foot fetish one from the Bearded Barbarian. For those of you who missed it, here we go. Proof that foot fetishes aren't cool. Oh boy, that's funny. So now we just have to pick. Popping off the wall just sent me another photo here. Let me see what this says here. All right, let me save this myself and put it on there. Show everybody. That's great. Let me take this back so you can stare at me, stare at my phone, because that's fun. All right, here we go. There's got to be a faster way. Pump. And this. Send it to myself. All right. Okay, popping off the walls. I'm going to pull this up right. Meow. That's right. I said meow. As soon as it pops up. I need to give it a second. So crazy. Right here. Sending it to this computer. Let's go here. Let's go, Gmail. Before I have to kick your G ass. Ah, here it is. It showed up. Finally. Okay. See if I need to zoom in. So we have a misspelling, but hopefully you guys all get it. It says, we are sorry, Mark, but the princess is with another asshole. Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Oh, thank you, popping off the walls. Oh, that's funny. So I would have to say that is my top 3. Oh, wait. Let's see here. We got another one coming in here. All right, I'll send it to myself here. This is from Two Boys and Their Pops. Let's see. Sent. So I just gotta wait for it to pop up. Delay of game. Beard Barbarian, I like your shirt. Never heard of the band. Are they a new group? No, they're the only group. They're the only group. I'm a big Beatles fan, and nobody makes music like that. Nobody can make music like that. Nobody will make music like that. I don't care what the Gallagher boys from Oasis say. Popping all, sorry, I was trying to eat when I made it. No, as soon as I seen that, I knew what you meant. I got it right away. So let's see. Jody Akins has his choice. Bearded Barbarians first, and Subway number 2. So of those 3 that I showed you, what? Yeah, give me one. Give me your guys' idea. It won't sway my decision because I've already made it. But let me show Two Boys and Their Pops here. It's had to have made it to my email by now. See if I need to zoom it in. All right. Welcome to Arkham Asylum, essays on psychiatry and the Gotham City Institution. Back when crazy was cool. I don't think whatever my picture is has ever been considered cool. It'd be cool to beat the crap out of that guy, maybe. But thank you, Eric. That's very good. Lots of fun. Lots of fun. So let me get back to StreamYard here. What am I doing? I'm not real good at this. There we go. Okay, I might have misspelled your names in there, by the way, but don't make a big stink about it, just so I knew who they were going to. So Property Outlaw says, same order as Jody for me. Much like prom night, I was sadly abstained. That would make a great DC villain. What would the name of that person be if he was a DC villain? That picture from Two Boys and Their Pops. Name that villain. What would that villain's name be? I'm going to start it off by saying, or I'll write it in the chat. That'd be my villain name. Nerd Ferguson from Popping Off the Walls. Captain Neverlaid from Property Outlaws. Limp Noodle. Elicits sadness in everyone. This is from Bearded Barbarian. Popping Off the Wall. The Ball Tickler. Oh, too funny. It does have a ring to it. Property Outlaws, yes. Captain Neverlaid. Captain Neverlaid. That is funny. So, has everybody made their choices? 2 times. Popping Off the Walls. Yeah, I go with the Virgin or the Dorkinator. I could see that comic cover. Make way for the Dorkinator. Let's see, Bearded Barbarian. Two Boys and Their Pops Just sent over another one. This is a good one. I'm going to send it to myself here. I'll be back in 30 minutes. Boom. So in the subject, I've been writing down whose name they come from, and I'll shorten it if I have to, but I'm going to write out two boys and their pops because I don't want just having an email that says two boys on it. So you know what I mean? Okay, sent. Here we go. Excuse me. I don't think that's the one I just did. Yeah, that's the one I just did. Bearded Barbarian. No, that's not what I meant. Property Outlaws. We need to collaborate on our own superhero photo shoot. Dude, I am so down. So down. I get asked to do a lot of collaborations all the time, and people like, hey, we got to do it sometime. I'm down for anything. You guys ever want me to do anything with you, just let me know. I'm always for that kind of stuff. Okay, here's the new one from Two Boys and Their Pops. Let me see if I can zoom it in and make it a little bigger so you can get the full effect. Ooh, yes, that's nice and zoomed in. Okay, here we go. This is a pretty good one. Before Captain Morgan, after Ultra Nerd. Property Outlaws, yes, I know what you're saying. Absolutely, dude. Anytime, man. You let me know. I'm down for it. So we ready to pick some winners here? Let me close off that. All right. So thank you everybody that sent a meme in that was freaking awesome. Reasonable Gentleman, Iconic Odd, Two Boys and Their Pops, Popping Off the Walls, Joshua Parrish, Bearded Barbarian, Tat79, Pork Chop. Everybody that was awesome. This is the kind of stuff I love to do. I love making myself laugh. I love making other people laugh. This is fun. So let's start giving some stuff away. So as you remember, my top three were the Reasonable Gentleman with outside of the Uncle's Van from Napoleon Dynamite. The other one was the $5 footlong from Tat79. And the other one is proof that foot fetishes aren't cool from the Bearded Barbarian. So if I have to make my choice, I'm going to have to go with Bearded Barbarian with the foot fetishes aren't cool as the number one. And then Tat79 as the number two. So let me get the prizes up here so you guys can see. I guess first choice goes to Bearded Barbarian. Between Flock Bullseye, King Bugs Bunny, or Prison Mike. So looks like a lot of people are agreeing. Bearded Barbarian, that was a pretty good one. They were all good. Bearded Barbarian says, I'll take Bullseye. So I'm going to write that down so I don't forget. Come tomorrow. That means Tat79 that you get to choose between Prison Mike or King Bugs Bunny. If the shoe fits, lick it. Pop it off the wall. It's funny. Prison Mike. Tat79 has taken Prison Mike. Now, Tats, I think I've got your address. I'm pretty sure I do, and I know I've got yours, Bearded Barbarian. So, yeah, that shouldn't be a problem. If you don't think if I haven't sent you anything, then send me your address on Instagram. You gonna do these again next week? I'm probably gonna do another Make Me Laugh live, which was a lot of fun for me too. I don't know if I'll do it next week. It might be the following. Just depends on the date, but this will definitely be one of the prizes. So be ready for that. Yes, definitely congratulations to Bearded Barbarian and Tat79. If anybody wants to come on, I will post this. Yeah, this was a lot of fun. I love doing stuff like this, man. And that Make Me Laugh was a blast. My face hurt the next day. That was a good time. So there's a link if anyone wants to come on and chat about anything. Bearded Barbarian, this was a lot of fun. The best prize was the fact that you liked it. Yeah, I can take a joke. Yes, I enjoy it. That's the way, like, my whole family, it's like we just constantly make fun of each other. I've even passed that down to my kids. Like my Bree, the one you see in the videos, will always make fun of me for being bald or fat or whatever. So yeah, I enjoy this stuff. I can take a joke. If you can't laugh at yourself, you can't laugh at nothing, man. So let's see. I'm trying to go through the chat here, guys. It's hard for me to do both of them at the same time here. Since we were doing the naming of the villain, let's try this with another picture. What his joke was referring to a goober? No, I don't know about that. I don't know about taking a goober. No. Funny story, though. My dad's nickname is Goober, but for a totally different reason. Let's see. If I'm going to try to find all the pictures here. Here we go. That's the one we did already. Let's do this. Hey, Roo Crew, what's going on? You missed all the action here. So we picked that. Let's do this one here. This is one from the Bearded Barbarian. I call it Ultra Nerd. If this was a villain, let's hear the name, or a hero name, whatever you want to call it. Give me a name for this one. Yeah, you missed all the funny stuff, Roo Crew. We went through a lot of the memes. Hopefully, we're only at 50 minutes now, so it'll be an easy one. Oh, Bearded Barbarian's ready to come on here. You are up, sir.
Hey, how you doing, buddy?
Hold on, I can't hear you. That's probably my fault. All right, you there?
Hey, you hear me?
All right. Yep, I hear you now. Yep. Let me move this back over here. All right. Congratulations, man. Those are pretty funny.
Well, the funny thing about it is I showed them to my wife, and she's like, I like all these, but I don't like this one, and it was the one that you liked the best. I said, well, you don't have a sense of humor, so I'm going to go by what I think.
That's how I am with my wife. If she doesn't get it, she'll be like, that's not funny. I'm like, that's how I know it's good. Prison Property Outlaws calls him Prison Peter. Popping off the walls. No hands required. Oh, man. King of North Carolina, Golden Receiver. That's great. Uh,
Yeah, everyone did a great job. I
yeah.
really liked everybody's really. So it was hard. I'm sure it was hard to pick, but yeah, I just enjoyed doing it. I mean, like I said, when I was started writing them, I was like, oh, I could write about 20 of these with these pictures. Made it real simple for us.
Right. Well, I really liked how like I kind of got a beard or and Reasonable Gentleman, cut the head out and put it on something
Yeah,
else, and that was
that
cool
was
too.
good.
Those were good.
Yeah, those are some good ideas. You
Hmm.
should put those on your Instagram. Are you going to put those up on your Instagram?
Yeah, yeah, I am. I'll show the top ones, and then I'll show the rest of the honorable mentions.
Yeah, I think that people would like that. It was a lot of fun.
We got another one here from popping off the walls. The Erectionator. Sometimes there's ups and downs.
That's true.
Oh, that's funny. The sad thing about the one picture with the shoe is that was like my legit school picture for the year.
I never had to do that. They never had like a prop, like hold on to this prop. I don't know. I'm a little bit older, I'm sure, but yeah, I don't remember that. I don't remember them having. I'm sure I would have come ill prepared too. So
Right,
there's
and
no
that was
doubt.
the only time we ever did that. But I don't know why I didn't know, but like people were coming in with their like with their baseball bat or their glove and a ball and all this stuff, and they're like, well, "Where's yours?" I'm like, "I don't know. What are you talking about?" And they're like, "Well, you need a prop, right?" I'm like, "Okay." And I took my shoe off and was like, "Is this cool?" And I remember the photographer being like, "Oh my god!" Took the picture, and yeah, it was
Mhm.
a classic at school for a long time.
I'm sure it was. I'm sure it was. Did it end up in your yearbook at that year?
I don't think that picture did. No, I don't think that did. Now that I think about it, I think that might have been like the spring pic, or maybe no, maybe it did. I don't know. I don't know. I'll have to check and see if I still
Yeah,
have the
there's probably someone saying, "Look at this goofy guy," just opening up their yearbook. Hey, look at this goofy guy holding the
yearbook.
shoe.
Who is this dork, Mom? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see. Andrew Weeble popping off the wall. Sometimes a erection can be a flop. Just saying. That's true. Um, yeah, I'm gonna do the next one. Is going to definitely be another make me laugh. That was pretty fun. I'd like to get some people involved, and if there's people that want to do it, even youth especially, or Andrew, where you guys have a prize as well. So if you
Yeah,
get
sure.
a laugh, then you can give one away as well too. So
Oh,
it'll be
yeah,
like
sure.
a contest
I'd be
after
happy to.
laugh about all three.
Yeah, I think it's good when you get some other people. I mean, you don't have to keep giving away all your pops. Did some other people do some things too. I think that's fun.
Oh yeah, yeah, and I don't mind doing that. I just think it'd be fun to have like a panel of people to
Yeah, sure.
just make laugh. Yeah,
Yeah, sure. Absolutely. That sounds like a lot of fun.
I got to give away a lot of pop, or I got to get rid of some because I'm running out of room here. Running out of room.
Yeah, I was doing the same thing. I do a weekly giveaway on Saturday, and I was trying to figure out what pop am I going to give away. And I was looking around. I was like, I have so many pops here. I got no room if I add any. So I just got to clear out some stuff. I mean,
I
even
know.
if they're pops I like, I just got to get rid of some.
Yeah, I've got a box from J Navo Toys that I haven't even opened yet. That I'm going to do with Bearded Barbarian on Sunday. Not Bearded Barbarian. I don't know why I always said that. It's the beard thing. But Bearded
You
Pop.
said you realize you said that about Beard
Yeah,
Pop last
I
time.
remember when you told me that. I'm like, no, I didn't. I went back. I'm like, sure as hell, yeah, I did.
Yeah, sure did.
But yeah, Beard of Pop on this coming Sunday, and
Okay.
it's been sitting here for a while. But whatever's in it, I don't know where I'm going to put it. I mean,
Right. You just got to either add onto your house or
yeah,
you got to clean some stuff out. So
yeah, I know. I need to go through and just like go, okay, what's the most important to me? But I've tried to do that before, and I'm like, oh man, I got to keep that one. I got to keep that one. Oh,
right.
I love that one. I got to keep that one. But I don't know. Part collecting is also learning how to let go too. You know what I mean?
Right. Well, I don't sell too many pop. I mean, I haven't sold. One person asked me to sell him a couple pops, and I sold it to him. But I don't put stuff on eBay or anything like that. So I got some stuff that's piled around, and either I give it away or it's just going to sit there. So I'm going to figure something out. So,
Right. Well, I tried my first thing on Macari
right.
to sell a couple pops on Macari, and I'm not sure if I did it right. I don't really know what I'm doing because it was weird. They ask you for my bottom dollar, and I'm like, I don't have one. This is the price I want to sell it at. Like, I
Right.
don't know, the smart sell or whatever it's called,
Right.
money or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I've never done too much on Macari. I think the latest thing for most people is that Whatnot app. where
Yeah.
people are going on there to buy through auctions and stuff like that. So
Mhm.
I think if I bought any pops, I would probably do that just because at least they're checking to make sure they're authentic instead of you don't know what you're going to get. So,
Right, right. Yeah, I've been on there a couple times. I've never really got involved with anything about or anything, but
well, I was on one where Dr. Applesauce was selling some, and he had Allen with Baby Carlos, and that's the Grail I've got to have. That one of these days I'm going to get that pop. And so I thought I'd go on there. It sold for like $40 more than PPG, and it had some damage. And I was like, I'm not buying a damaged pop for $40 over PPG because it was
right.
like I think it was $310 it ended up selling for. It's like I'm not spending that for something that's damaged.
Yeah,
So
exactly. So what is it like? Hey, Fox Crown, by the way, is it like a live auction? Like, hey, we
yeah.
got one, we got one, we got one over here, we got two, we got two, we got two, we got two, we got three, like kind of that type of thing, or is it just kind of like through the chat, like most other auctions on YouTube?
Well, it's the app is set up where nobody says it. He said we'll give you a minute, and people will just I guess on your thing it's kind of like do you want to bid $10? And they said the next bid is $12. You bid that, you just push buttons, but basically it's sort of a
I gotcha.
digital version. And at the end, people do like they do on and then people snipe at the very end. They'll just wait till the end and just click and then hope to get it, and that's what happens a lot. So even
Yeah,
if you think you got it, you probably don't. So
I don't have the patience for that kind of stuff.
yeah, well, and like I said, the ones I was looking at was like real high dollar ones. I don't like to spend a lot of money on pop specifically. I mean, I'll spend some money on a mystery box, but I don't like spending $300 on one pop. It's hard for me to manage. So
I'm the same way, dude. I'm like a thrifty collector, so like the only reason I have my personal Grail that I have here is because my wife bought it for me for I think it was Father's Day or something. Otherwise, I won't spend that much on a
yeah.
pop. If I spend over $50 on a pop, that'd be a miracle. To be honest with you.
Yeah. Well, for some reason, I've got some sort of thing like recently I just bought a $200 mystery box from SMI, and I actually have a $500 mystery box I bought. For some reason, I don't mind as much paying that much for a mystery box. Where someone's like, well, why don't you just take the 500 you're going to spend and buy the pop you want? It's like, I don't know. I want to get it. The whole idea is me, finding something and getting something overvalued. It's a
Right.
bit of a risk,
I'm
but
the same way. I would totally spend $200 on a mystery box because you don't know. You're paying for the anticipation and the feeling that you get of opening. You could get something really cool. It could be bad, but I'll do
right.
that. Yeah, but for like, I know I want that pop, and it's $75, but it's only worth 70. I'm like, nah, I'll wait. I'll let it come down. Thank you.
Right. Yeah, there's some good stuff depending on where you get. I really like buying from SMI. I mean, because they have really good quality pops and they come in good condition, etc. So, I actually have a mystery box. One of these. My wife's working on a thumbnail now, so I'm hoping to get it posted tonight if I can. My $200 SMI box. So,
That's
um,
the ducks, right?
yeah, exactly. I've got 3 ducks already.
What does
I've
that
been
mean?
very fortunate. And the best pop that I've gotten is Ace Ventura, and I pulled it out of I think it was $110 mystery box, and it ended up being at the time it was like a $320 pop. So it's gone up and come down a little bit too. So, but yeah, I really do like buying from SMI. So I've been very fortunate because they also have some pretty good values on like if it's $100 box, then like your value will be 75 or $80. So you're not really going to lose much because I bought mystery boxes before where it's fail, grail or fail,
Mm-hmm.
and spend $100 and I pull out a $20 pop, and it
Yeah.
just irritates me to no end. I mean, that's tough to take. So
That's what I like about that Janavo toys is they're all, it's a $50 box, but you're guaranteed $50 worth of merchandise. And I'm totally
that's
fine with
awesome. I've never bought from them. That's really awesome.
that. Yeah, I pulled out that I think it was an $80 Stonekeeper from the Avengers.
Very cool.
One of those boxes.
Oh yeah, that's a cool one. That's cool.
Yeah, that's a great one. Of course, it came with I think it was 3 anime pops that I had no idea, or 2 anime pops. They were like Dragon Ball Z, like $5 pops, but it was cool. Yeah, I mean, I did get way more back than I paid for, so that was pretty neat.
Sometimes I'd rather pull out nothing than an anime pop. Like if I reached in there and there'd be nothing there, I'd probably be happier than. I just don't like those anime pops. They all look the same to me. I know I began to talk like my dad, where he used to say, "Oh, that's all the same, and you're buying the same thing." I was like, "What a crazy old man my dad is." I'm exactly like my
Yeah,
dad.
right.
So I mean, they really do all look alike. I mean, they're the same. They
They
got
do.
like all yellow hair, and it's all flying all over the place. I don't know.
And
It's
I've got nothing against anime. I used to watch a lot of it. I don't collect the Dragon Ball Z's or the Naruto's or none of that. And they seem like, especially with the Dragon Ball Z's, they make great box fillers. Like if you're doing mystery box, it seems like every mystery box I've ever had, I've gotten a Dragon Ball Z pop out of it. At least one. At least one. There's just
so many.
millions. The same with Star Wars too. They throw a Star Wars pop and go, "Well, it's a Star Wars pop." Yeah, but it's like a nobody character in there. You know what I mean? Like
They've overdone Star Wars stuff. I mean, they need to just stop with some of that stuff. I mean, some of them are really awesome, but it's just like every character that like would just sort of popped into a scene, they feel like they got to make a pop for. I just think it's weird.
Popping off the walls. I can make you a mystery box. Name your price. Okay, popping off the walls. Do we get a guarantee? Guarantee price or guarantee value back?
I hope so.
Because I will do that. I will absolutely do that. Matter of fact, I'll say $40. If you can guarantee $40 value, we'll do that.
Yeah, there you go. There used to be how was it? Pop King Paul used to do curated mystery box. You don't find too many people that do stuff like that anymore, like curated mystery boxes.
Yeah.
There was one person I dealt with. I was trying to remember the guy's name, and he didn't really do a curated mystery box, but you could tell him things that you didn't want to see in there, and he would make sure that they weren't in there.
That's
But that
cool.
you could sort of say, I'm into Marvel and Star Wars and stuff like that. Don't put anime, and he wouldn't put anime in there, and then he would guarantee a certain amount of value. So, I feel like that was.
Mine would have to be no anime. And I'm to the point now where I'm like, no Star Wars, because I've got all the ones I think I want, and the ones that are coming out now, of course I want those too. But I don't want anything from the movie Solo. I don't want anything from that movie. It's all trash to me.
I'm trying to forget the movie itself. So
right, exactly. Rogue One too. I don't want any Rogue One pops, except for some of the droids, and they were cool. But
I actually like the movie Rogue One, but yeah, I don't need it.
I did like the movie Rogue One. I just don't care. I mean, the characters were not that memorable to me to where I want their figures.
Well, they all died. So I mean,
right.
Spoiler alert. You know
I
what I'm saying?
Han Solo though, but you know what I mean. He's dead too. So
right, that's true. Good point. So
let's see. Cody on Popular Opinion is doing curated for his Patreon mystery boxes. That's
cool.
Cool.
That's cool.
Let's see. Two Boys and Their Pops. You're right. You did send me that, and I can pull it up right now. They sent me another picture here. Let's see if I can get it. And get my email to work. Is this it? Nope. I sent it to Boys and it hasn't come through yet. Well, let me see. I'll try to do it again. I'm not real good at this stuff.
What stuff is that? YouTube? You're not good at the
computers,
YouTube. Oh, computers
and things of that nature.
Right. Gotcha. So that's not what you do for a living. You're not one of those IT guys.
Nope, I am not. I am a production supervisor at an acid plant. We deal with hydrofluoric acid. The same stuff.
That kind of acid. I didn't know if it's like a meth thing. I didn't know.
No, I wish. No. Yeah, no, we deal with hydrofluoric acid.
Don't get high on your supply now. Don't get high on your own supply.
No, this stuff here, man, you get that stuff on you, you're dead. We got stuff at that plant that as soon as you smell it, you're dead. That's just, it's pretty bad.
I could never work there. Like my first day, I would be dead. I'm the clumsiest person ever. It's just that they wouldn't want that. So.
Yeah, I've been there for about 6 years. I was a actual production, like an operator, a chemical operator, and then just in January got promoted to the production supervisor. So I do a lot less work now.
Yeah, the further up people get in the chain, they don't realize the less work you actually have to do.
Right. The stress isn't worth it, though. I tell you what. There's another one from Two Boys and Their Pops who sent that over. Shut up and take my money. Classic.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. No, I've always said that. I was in construction for a long time, and we'd always say, hey, the more you make, the less you do. The more you make, the less you do. It's true. It's true.
But just like you said, I mean, you spend a lot of time when you're a supervisor. I tell somebody I spend a lot of times apologizing for what other people have done wrong, and it's
Right.
very frustrating because when you're just doing something, all you got to worry about is you. But when you're a supervisor, you got to worry about all these other 10 people. You provide all the training you want to, but when somebody messes something up, it's on you. It's not on them. So
exactly, and that's a big cross to bear, man. And people don't realize that when they're like, because I used to be the union president at that work too, and so they're like, oh, you went to the dark side, you're going to do all this stuff. Well, they don't realize that they were about to hire in a supervisor that was an ex-Marine and all that stuff, and I was like, I don't want to work for that guy. I don't want that to be my supervisor.
yeah,
I'll take the job, and as much as I didn't, I didn't want to. I kind of did, but I didn't. But I said, I'll take the job. I'll do it. And I mean, I did good for myself in some spots and bad for myself in other spots. So it was kind of a even give or take thing. But yeah,
well, like I said, there's always positives when it comes to, obviously the pay's better and some of the circumstances are a little bit, but again, it can be very, very stressful for people. And I know a lot of people that got up in supervisory roles and even they said, look, I'm willing to take a pay cut to just go back to my old job because I just can't deal with all this other stuff. Because again, when the job is over, when I was I used to be a teacher. When I was teaching, the job was over, I'd go home and that was great. When you're an administrator and stuff like that, is a situation where you're worrying about all these other people and you're thinking about it all the time. And there's really no time off. I mean, I'll get, emails late in the evening and phone calls and text messages and all the stuff. And you just got to handle that. Even when I'm on vacation for a week, people are like, well, make sure to bring your cell phone with you. It's like, do I have a choice? I mean,
right. Yeah. I mean, I owned my own electrical contracting business for a while, and I never got to go on my honeymoon because I was so busy. We got married. I took a day off, and then I went right back to work. And that's how I was too. Because every house that got wired, the guys that worked for me were like, "Oh, cool, we get to wire a house and move on to the next one." Well, I never did because any little spark in that house and it caught fire, it's coming back on me. You know what I mean? So like I had to bury all the insurance and everything was on me and like all that stuff. And it's a lot to do. And I was always on call when something went wrong. Hey, I need you to drive 2 hours away to go do this. I'm like, oh, geez, okay. So yeah, there was plenty of times I had to do that. It was Friday night and they call, hey, this is shooting sparks out of the wall. Can you run up there and fix that? Okay, yeah, I'll go.
Can I do it first thing in the morning?
Yeah, right.
Do you have a fire extinguisher?
There was one time there was a homeowner and she was severely on meth, like big time meth head. Her house had burned, okay? And there was a contractor that I worked with that rebuilt the house. And when the house burned, she had 93 birds, like parakeets and birds and
Pad is the key word, right?
Yeah, so it smelled like KFC in there or something, I guess. But so there was a room that all the birds were in, and like when I walked down there to do the work, there was still peanuts and stuff all over the floor. It was like this much in peanut shells and crap all over the floor. And so she called it was a Friday night, and she called the contractor and said that there was sparks coming from her ductwork. And her ductwork was covered up with drywall and everything. And I told him, I said, dude, you can't see through drywall. I said, or metal. I said, I don't know what you're seeing. He's like, man, you got to go check it out. It was an hour and a half from my house. So I had to drive an hour and a half, go over there, sit there and wait because it's just every time a furnace kicks on, it happens. I had to sit and wait for a furnace to kick on and nothing. So I called him up and said, look, this chick's on meth. She's on meth. Don't bother calling me to come back up here again. And that was it. But yeah, just stuff like that all the time.
Yep.
Nuts. Sassy Cajun, what's going on?
Hey, Sassy.
All right, thanks popping off the walls. Appreciate it, man. So when now you're doing a giveaway every week, that has got to be probably doing you some pretty good on your growth in the channel, right? I mean, are you seeing a lot of movement because of that?
Well, it's kind of interesting. I was just talking to a couple of people that YouTube's doing some weird stuff lately. I don't know what's going on. I mean, I've lost some subscribers here and there. So I'm getting people, but for some reason YouTube is, doing something with some of the subscribers. And like, I even said in my last video, my wife unsubscribed. Now, again, I went and spoke to her. I said, Now, look, are we, because she's the type of person, she would unsubscribe, but she would tell me. She's like, oh, by the
Right,
way,
right.
I know we're having a bit of a row right now. I just unsubscribed from your channel because that would hurt my feelings something terrible. But no, it wasn't that. She just like, I didn't realize. And so I don't know. So it does at times, but it's kind of ebbs and flows, that type of thing. And a lot of people that come to the to this, I do it every Saturday. The giveaway every Saturday are basically the same people. So I just enjoy giving, because it's pops that I have my collection. Because again, I don't have room for this stuff. I don't sell the stuff on on eBay. So if I didn't, I don't know what I would do with them. So I'm glad that other people are interested in them because a lot of them are pretty decent pops too. So
Yeah.
so I was doing that. The thing that's can be sort of hectic by doing that is the shipping. You're always shipping something out every Monday, and depending on where you're shipping it to, can be quite an expense. So, it is what it is. I don't mind doing it. It's just, and there have been a couple of times where I sent something internationally, and it kind of didn't go that great. I mean, it got caught up in, the wherever it was going to. I sent one to India, for example, and it got caught up. I mean, it got caught up for like a month, and then the person would message me and say, "Hey, what can you do about it?" I was like, "I'm not planning on being in the India area, so I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to do." So I contacted the post office, and they're like, "Oh, how long has it been?" I said, "Well, it's been about a month." "Oh, you have to wait at least 6-7 weeks because those things can take a long time." So I waited and waited, and eventually it did get through to the other thing. But yeah, so that part gets a little bit kind of nutty, but again, I don't want to exclude anybody. I mean, I know there are people from other countries that are interested, so I try to do that. So I've done that a few times. I did a couple gift cards. That's actually simpler, giving away the Amazon gift cards.
Yeah,
I can
because you could just do it through a message.
Yeah, that's right. I just usually send it through email or whatever. So from that perspective, it's been a little simpler. So try to do some different things just to make it fun for people and give back to people that have spent some time watching. So it's been good. So yeah, it's one of those things that's kind of like ebbs and flows. Right now, it's just kind of a low period because I think a lot of people are going back to school and just aren't spending too much time, watching
A
on
lot of people are.
YouTube.
There was a big boost for a while there during the quarantine, because people were at home and they were doing stuff, and so a lot of people were at home already on the computer going through YouTube boom. And now that everybody's starting to go back to work, I can definitely see a drop in my own views. And that's just the way it is, But YouTube is doing something different because I've noticed people. I went back to their channel, to check up on something, and I wasn't subscribed. I'm like, what the hell? I know I subscribed, right. And then boom, so I had to keep doing it again. But I think what it is inactivity. If you don't, say comment on one of their videos for a while, I don't know how long the time is, but they'll just boot you right out. So
right, yeah. I mean, I think that there are times when like I'll subscribe to somebody's channel, watching their video, and they may just subscribe back and they don't watch the actual video. Mm-hmm. I think YouTube is definitely doing something with those subscriptions, which I mean, that's what they want to do. That's fine. But then, there are a lot of people that are asking and they're not giving. YouTube's not very open with what they do with the algorithms and stuff like that. So you just gotta have to assume this is happening or that's happening. So
yeah, but and also that doesn't help your channel either. When say you've got 10,000 subscribers and you're getting 20 views on your videos, YouTube's like, we don't need to show anybody this stuff because it's obviously no good because all the subscribers aren't watching. So
right, that's absolutely right. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's interesting. Different ways you can try, and so I try to put out just content that I think is fun and interesting, and if hopefully everybody else does too. But if they don't, at least I'm enjoying myself trying to do some fun things. So it is what it is.
That's what it's all about, man. That's what I've always tried to do is just try to make myself laugh. If I don't make myself laugh, sometimes I don't post a video. You know what I mean? So just having fun and doing what we do.
That's right.
Well, I think I'm going to give it call it a night here, but thank you everybody who participated. Bear Barbarian, congratulations.
Appreciate it, buddy.
You wanted My Little Pony, you said, correct? That's the one you picked? Okay.
I'm not a brony. That sounds like stuff that doesn't need to come out of your personal collection. That's
trust me, there isn't any. I had one time. I pulled out of a mystery box. I wanted to give it to somebody, but so congrats to you. Congrats to Tat79, and thank you to everybody who participated. This was great. Yeah, I will be posting them all on Instagram probably tomorrow. Any video you want to promote before we get off here, Bearded Barbarian?
Like I said, I'm hoping to have one posted tonight. I got to see what my wife's doing. I hear her talking on the phone. She's supposed to be making thumbnails. So I'm hoping when she gets done with that, I'll have one posted tonight or tomorrow. That'll be Smile World $200 mystery box, and it was a good pull. I don't want to spoil it, but it was a good pull. So that was a good one.
All right.
And then Saturday I'll be having my giveaway video. So if anybody's not subscribed and would like to subscribe to my channel and go on there, and we put everyone's name on the wheel and spin the wheel, and it's kind of funny when you do the wheel spin over the other thing. You can actually see how close you were to not winning. And I could get people
one time, and I'm like, and then it's like for some reason it's like beep, 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 and just keep going. You're like, stop already, stop.
Yeah. There's this one person that goes on there every time. She's like, I was so close. They weren't even that close, really. I was so close, and I was like, I'm really sorry. I'm not just hitting the button, and where it stops is where it stops. It's sort of interesting though. I've done about 20 of them now, and I haven't had any repeats. Everybody's been new each time, so eventually it's going to be a repeat winner. But it's been pretty cool. So the people are getting
about the hashtag rigged crap.
I haven't gotten that one yet, but at some point.
That's funny. Well, all right. Well, thank you very much, man. Much appreciated. Thanks for coming on. Thank you for joining in the fun. This was a great time. Let me know you ever need anything from me. I'm more than willing to help you. Thank you, everybody. We're going to call it a night. So thanks to whoever participated in sending the funny memes, making fun of myself. I appreciate it. You guys all have a great night.